Eastern Zambia, a land of rolling hills and vast open spaces. For years, places like Vubwi and Sinda have remained in darkness, both literally and in terms of development. That is no longer the case. With new power infrastructure in place, schools, businesses and health facilities are seeing opportunities they never had before. Vubwi has long been imagined as a distant and underdeveloped district, but today it tells a different story. At Mbozi Secondary School, Evelyn Piri, a home management teacher, struggled with traditional baking methods.
Before we were using firewood and charcoal, but after even lighting we are using solar. So after now we had connected us, we managed to buy a stove where we are using now for baking. Later, before that, I was using firewood. I had made a traditional oven where I was baking and selling to teachers and pupils. But now I'll be using the modern one. Then again, I bought even a fridge. So we are able now even to drink cold water. I even preserved the mangoes in form of a drink and some fruits. Spoons.
We can only get the best from our teachers and our employees if they're motivated. Imagine being in a place so far from your home and not being able to access basic things like lighting. It's discouraging. But when you see the REA come into your community, it brings power, and you can sit in the comfort of your house, watch television, you can see your children study at night, and you know they're going to do well in school because they have power. It's motivation enough. So we know that quality of education in this area is going to drastically improve.
The school itself is expanding, setting up boarding facilities to accommodate learners from distant villages. Head teacher Adam Spiri believes this is just the beginning.
The weekly boarding, which was electrified, the number has gone up. Previously, we used to have maybe 10 or 15, but now it's about 30 learners are there. But because of hunger, once we harvest, the dome will be full because of what? Of the power which is there. They're able to study at night because they are being disadvantaged. Especially the girls, they could knock off at 20 hours, while the men were able to start using solar until 21 hours. So most of them have flocked to this school now.
The Mbozi Grid Extension Project, completed in March 2024, was worth 7 million kwacha and brought power lines, transformers, and the possibility of real change.
It was 7.6 million kwacha funded by the government. Then the project has a total of 5.6 kilometers of the grid extension line and a distribution network of 13 kilometers. Now, this 13 kilometers covers all the villages around this community. The project was started in 2023 May, and it was completed in 2024 February. So the project was done within time. So really it was done in less than a year, which is a plus for REA. Yeah. And the quality of the works that were done by a contractor called Light Electrical Contractors was very good.
From Vubwi, we head west towards Sinda, the largest electrification project in Eastern Province. One of the biggest beneficiaries is Ndaulamini Hospital in Kapoche constituency. This new health facility has been running on solar energy, keeping it powered 24/7. But for health workers, solar alone is not enough. Cooking and heating are restricted at the moment because priority is to keep the facility running.
I think we'll be able to have a fridge, a mortuary, as well as what you've already mentioned. We don't have X-ray, but it all goes with a level of operation. Since it's a mini hospital, it comes with its own package. Maybe if it is upgraded to that, we don't provide X-ray. But with the coming of REA, they might also think to say, let us give them these services so that they start doing it also at the time. But for a mortuary, that one we talk to the MP.
As the hospital expands, it will need hydroelectric power to operate advanced medical equipment. This is why the Rural Electrification Authority, REA, has brought infrastructure to Sinda, ensuring reliable electricity for both hospital and the community. A clean facility, fully stocked with medicine, now ready for the future.
So we should drive that narrative that we urgently need electricity from ZESCO. We should not be comfortable with an alternative energy, okay? We should say we urgently need ZESCO to chip in. 30,000 is urgently needed, because those things that our colleagues, the engineers, are talking about, because they look at the future. Because if you are going to have 20, 30 people patronizing this clinic on a daily basis, then you require modern technology, okay? Solar will not sustain, but we are not saying solar is bad, but we are saying that the more the place is recognized to have a good clinic, the more patronage, the more you require modern equipment to meet demand.
Electricity isn't just transforming healthcare, it is opening up opportunities for businesses. Isaac Perry, a 22-year-old miller, had no clear path forward before power came to this community. He runs a successful maize milling business, producing millie meal, Mulsam, and maize bran for livestock feed.
Zaibe ng'ombe nobwera chimanga tenze tinaibolima kuno bwino, so tikwanisa yesi au makolo mo by day wanthu amakwanisa obwera mwina 150 by week timakwanisa kugwera ndalama mwa 35 pin ikabwerera ni 17 pin.
As REA, we're happy to see the community move from darkness to development, and we're happy that the community has embraced the project 100%. We have seen how the public service provision has been very successful, as well as the entrepreneurship in the community. So as REA, we continue to appeal to the members of the public to ensure that they use this power not only for switching on the light in their house, but to empower themselves and better their lives.
Chief Katumba Grid Extension Project, completed in December 2023, was worth 15.3 million kwacha and brought power to schools, health centers, businesses and homes. Chief Katumba sees this as a turning point.
Business yalongoza kuti magesi nayo yamatibwesa business yakulu fuati naviga vambiri lomba peno mukapita mapano pa area pano zapeza apalisigayo hapo palisigayo komaso paja pachinzule akavigayo ni vambiri kama ngakwane 8 9 or 10 vigavumba wamenasa manga store yakulu yakutala lubwesa mu katundu lomba tuliona ko buledi yetu kakusinda ilubwera kuno yamwe sina luoneka komaso tinaina umphai wotamba ma TV anthu lomba manyumba yonse waika ma TV tamba ma TV ndithu ajogula tu ma stove lomba walugula ako nawo.
For the government, electrification is more than just infrastructure. It is about giving people the tools they need to succeed.
It's very encouraging that the Vision 2030 by REA is looking like a reality in the near future. We have seen the health institution there just about to be connected to the national grid. Of course, the other processes with the ZESCO limited quotations that have already been submitted to be paid so that they are connected to the national grid, so that we see decency in the health institution that we just visited. The schools already we have seen that they are excited that in the near future they should be connected to the national grid. Again, it's the issue of the quotations paid to ZESCO limited. I was just encouraging the school management and the PTA to engage all those young people that have abandoned school, that this government has created a conducive environment where education is free.
With free education policies in place, power ensures that even older learners, some as old as 17 in 3rd grade, can return to school instead of staying home or engaging in unproductive activities.
Nambonikira abantu banambochita mawayaring mpaka donsesa na malaiti pali pano badonsa ambiri manyumba komanso tuna na business yambiri kwa Chief Katumba kuli vikayo kuli mashopu kuli azimaya uchita business nena ngwagula magaga uthandizika ndithu azimaya nanjala inaliko
athandizika koma ndisoyamikira.
For rural Zambia, this is the beginning of a new chapter.
In Sinda district under Chief Katumba. So in Eastern Province, we have a total of 17 projects. This was our biggest project under 2023. It's a project that was costing 15.3 million, and it covered 4 load centers: Chief Katumba Palace, Ndaula Rural Health Center. Actually, it's a mini hospital. Then Chinzule Primary School, and also Gunda Primary School and the respective communities.
Eastern Zambia is changing. From the remote villages of Vubwi to the trading centers of Sinda, electricity is unlocking potential. No longer just distant and forgotten places, these communities are thriving, growing and embracing the future. For Evelyn Piri, it means better education. For Isaac Piri, it means business success. For Chief Katumba, it means dignity for his people. For Ndaolamini Hospital, it means better health care. And for thousands more, it means hope. This is rural electrification. This is progress. This is the power of change.